What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.
Well, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape our sight, and something in that area. And what is that?
It's a Batmobile. It's got blue flames. It's so cool.
Blue flames.
That's what I did yesterday instead of this. No, it matches the blue lightning, you know? It's a whole theme. I definitely intended that.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I love that. I love that. Welcome, everybody. I am Slipshock, obviously. You know, there it says it here and here because I'm vain, and also here.
That's so sick.
That's so sick.
Synchro over there. And of course, I pointed to him, and he drinks.
Yeah, I was sipping. I don't know. It happens. The timing. Hello. I'm here.
And we got the homie Abba back for another review.
Happy to be back.
Well, let's get the pleasantries out. You know, like, hey, how was everybody's day today?
Pretty good. Nothing
phenomenal, sir.
Nothing crazy.
Long.
No evil deeds, Mephisto.
No, of course not. I would never.
Okay.
Doesn't sound like me.
That sounds exactly like you, sir. That's why you're Mephisto. So I'm gonna throw you over here right now.
Oh, are we doing this already?
Yeah, we're doing this. So
I forgot. Okay, hold on. I'll figure it out again.
No. So what do we want to do? Do you want to go by your storyboard that he wrote this time, guys? He wrote it because I forgot. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible host, but I'm not. I didn't come prepared, obviously.
No, I got you.
But you know, what you want to do? You want to talk about your Mephisto fish?
Yeah, we'll start there. So it's not Mephisto. That's not confirmed because sadly,
definitely confirmed. Okay.
Sadly, we haven't seen the fish again since. Okay, there's been a significant lack of Mephisto in Moon Knight thus far. I'm severely disappointed. That callback would have been genius, and they're missing out. They're just missing out. But there was a line that I think we can take and make a stupid theory out of regarding Mephisto. And it's that moment in episode 2, light spoilers, pretty spoilers, I guess, for Moon Knight episode 2, where Steven and Mark are talking in the mirrors, and you have one of them ask the question of, "What are you? Are you some sort of demon?" Perhaps. No, I'm just kidding. It's so stupid.
Listen, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it is. I believe it.
It's so dumb. But like, you do see like people making theories about like, oh, are these different personalities inside the body different multiverse variants? Like, it's just DID, dude. It's okay. You can. We don't need to take that and run with it. It can be something else. I don't know. I think I'm hearing myself through somebody. Is it me?
Is it me?
I think it was me. I don't know where it was coming from though. I'm sorry. That was so weird.
It's all good. It happens. Tech is hard.
Exactly. But okay, so now here's the thing. Okay, let's chat about the callback to the first episode.
Which is that?
The losing time.
Yes, that's huge.
So
that's episode 3 stuff, right?
Yeah, but still, it's kind of together.
That's okay. We can jump around. There's been 2 episodes.
It's fine. We're not going to episode 3 then. I'm sorry. We'll do episode 2 first.
No, I don't care. We can talk about both. It's an amalgamation, okay?
We have
It doesn't
episode 2
matter.
first. Steven seems to have a good right hook, apparently.
True.
And so it did confirm one thing we did talk about, where only, I'm thinking, mystic creatures see the mystic creatures, or like the gods, because you know nobody can see the jackals except Harold, and then obviously Stephen and Mark. Unless you throw like some water on it, like Layla did in that episode. But it seems like that only mystic beings can see the mystic things, which is kind of cool, but kind of weird, I guess. Like, because even in that fight scene, you see my man just out to look like a what does she call him?
A
a
really
well-dressed
interesting drunk or something.
Yeah, like a well-dressed drunk or something. It's just like, what, really? That's what we do right now?
It's also
That's the angle.
it's a genius way for Marvel to save a little bit of money on CGI. I just love that aspect of it. Just
like, hey, instead of having a full jackal all the time, you get AR jackal. Okay, you get AR jackal. But so there's a theory that was going around about episode 2 when it came to the way Layla started to look at Steven, and I guess it started to ring true in season 3 or whatnot. But it was almost like all the good stuff that Layla seen and Mark in general kind of just manifested itself into Steven. And that was kind of cool, I guess. Like, my thing is now, because I didn't look up the actual real life equivalent to it. I'm probably gonna do it after the show fully. But is it something that continues to go like how does that work? Is all it, because okay, we know that it's 3 personalities. They've been hinting in the shows that it's 3 personalities. Does do they start manifesting? Was it already there and it just kind of like starts to access that? Like that's kind of the question that I'm having now. I'm I'm a little lost, man. You gotta let me know. Synchro, you're Mephisto.
I'm not Mephisto. Why do we keep doing this?
Okay,
it's not
fine.
true.
You're not Mephisto. You're not Mephisto. You gonna be Star Lord?
No.
Why not Star Lord? I just said Chris Pratt.
I don't want to be. I don't want. Okay, maybe, but no.
You can recast. How about we recast Star Lord as you? Would you like that one or no? You know what?
I'm a bad actor. I don't think I'd do it justice.
I mean, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going there. I'm not going there at all. Yeah, so that was the only thing that I kind of was thinking in the whole situation. Even both episodes is like what was, we're just dropping in right now, like right in the beginning of the first episode we're dropping in. How did that work beforehand? Was it just Mark or something happened traumatically to bring that separation, or was it always a back and forth where Mark always had a better like control over it? And I guess Steven just got too much of a better presence to be that way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot potentially there. I'm just excited that we're going to see more stuff with that, you know? Like they're doing more blackout scenes, which means more stuff we don't know, which is really exciting. And I'm excited that we might see somebody named Jake in a Marvel show because I can run with that. I can use that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, so you're telling me you want to put on the Mr. Knight suit? Just don't put the hat on, man. Just don't cover your handsome face, sir. That's all. That's
God
it.
damn it!
Okay,
I'll just carve a moon into my skull. It'll be great.
Can
I get around it with that? A moon, a crescent moon, right here, tattooed, maybe even.
Tattoo would probably be better, at least.
Yeah, it would maybe hurt less a little bit. Oh no!
Spider Champ. All right, let's see, Ethan. Sorry about that, Ethan. Who else thinks that we'll see? Okay. But just so it says, makes you think who else will be able to see those Jackals, Thor, Star-Lord, Black Panther, Spider-Man, what about Captain Marvel or Wanda? I feel like Wanda might, because, okay, so I was going to say Black Adam, Jesus Christ, what's going on with these mix-ups today? Last week it was...
Last week was on purpose, at least.
Yeah, last week was on purpose. This one was just, that was just terrible. We're going to the supernatural thing, so I can see Wanda probably knowing, like probably seeing the Jackals, if nothing else, probably feeling the essence or whatnot. Captain Marvel, maybe not. Spider-Man, just off
Could
of
sense him.
pure, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Just-
true.
You would be able to know, but probably
Yeah.
not see.
like he wouldn't be able to catch him off guard, obviously. Maybe Black Panther. I mean, Black Panther would be in tune with the gods.
Yeah, I think if they do the angle that Black Panther's like an avatar for Bast, then like yeah,
Ooh.
it depends on if they go down that mythological
That's
element
cool.
for Black Panther for the future.
I mean, I think they would kind of have to at that point, right? Like they're just going based off of Black Panther, like all the heart-shaped herbs are gone. So
Yeah.
whatever next Black Panther would have to be embodied by.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I could see that. Do you think
Okay, that
Thor
was-
could?
Thor
Being a
Thor.
god? Different god. More alien than god. But who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. Solid.
Because-
Maybe Khonshu's an alien.
Oh, only reason why I say that is because we all know that Odin's quote unquote all father, seeing all, whatever, and he does have now the power from with Stormbreaker of the Bifrost, and so we don't know if maybe he can see the same way that Heimdall could, or he is missing an eye. So that did kind of technically he missing an eye, even though he has like that eye there, he's missing an eye, so he might be able to at least sense them there. Like at the very least sense them there. Very most can sense it. Let's see what else. What you got? What y'all got? What y'all got? I'm out of material.
Marvel gods are weird gods. This is very true. I don't really know why we did that. Like I know we have space gods that are just powerful beings, and then we have like a more mystical side now that who knows what that'll end up being. Like maybe they'll delve into that, maybe they won't. I'd like to see if they did, but
I think it's more
I
realm
don't know.
based. Like this realm, which is Earth, Midgard has their own like quote unquote court of gods, and then all the other ones do.
It definitely seems like we're getting more of like the mythological aspect with Love and Thunder and Moon Knight and who knows what else in the future. But we're getting Greek gods, we're getting Norse gods. We've had Norse gods, to be fair. Now we're getting Egyptian, getting it all.
For real.
Let's see. What else do we have from from the episode 2? Because the other episode 2 was
I hope she's okay.
but I'm bumped. Let me see. We had that fight scene that kind of went awry, and then was kind of cool. So I seen the scene where they were like where people were saying like that Mark was saying shut the F up.
Oh yeah, that's cool though. He did.
Watching
for
it
sure.
again, that's not what he said at all.
No, that's what he said.
Okay, well, I wanted
If-
to. Yeah.
If it's not what he said,
what
that's
he wanted to
definitely
say.
implied.
It's
That's
too-
what he said.
Yeah, it's too
No, no.
perfect.
So from watching it again, because I watched it in the car yesterday, right? And he was saying shut up, and then he said shut, stomp, up, stomp, and then he was mouthing stuff, but he never said anything, and he was stomping.
It wasn't.
Okay, dude, was definitely be it, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I think is what he said. But the subtitles admittedly say shut up, shut up, shut
Yeah,
up.
that's what I was.
But-
gonna say.
He definitely said it.
Yeah,
So
it's too perfect.
So I watch anime with subtitles only because I'm a sub person like an idiot,
Sure.
and
Sure. No, that's fine.
I didn't
What?
think to turn the subs on to watch and see what he actually said. That I feel like a pleb now. I feel like a pleb at this point.
I mean, I watch everything with subtitles just because I like to read. It helps me stay like focused on the show. Otherwise, I'll do 100 other things.
Like TikTok.
But yeah, I actually watch anime dubbed because Chelsea doesn't like subs. That's a random sidebar. But how do you watch anime?
It's funny you say this because I just started watching anime like a month ago with Attack on Titan, and I watched it dubbed the whole time. But then like the last 4 or 5 episodes, you had to watch subbed. Or yeah, and it's not out yet dubbed, I guess, and it was very different. But I liked it. It wasn't bad. It was just like I got used to all the English voices, and now all of a sudden.
That's my resident weeb. He's disappointed.
Oh no!
Listen, I got bullied into doing sub because I normally want to be like prime example. There's certain animes that I would watch dub because I'm not interested that interested in it in the beginning. So I got to be able to at least understand it at first. Like I end up like I'm probably gonna go back to I think Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go back and finish watching it, but like I was heavily watching stuff on TikTok, so I was watching it and then watching the sub, and the next thing you know, I get the notification, I look and then scroll for like 30 minutes. I missed 2 episodes, whatnot. Like, so I'm like, okay, that's one of the ones because it's everybody says it's good now, and I do see the potential of it. It just doesn't pull me like other stuff does. But I'm also casual. I'm also a very casual anime person. So
Casual Avenger, even.
Yeah, I mean the younger one.
Hey, that guy's old.
So let's.
So dumb.
We got overall thoughts about episode 2 first.
No, I'm just going to tell you all on both of them so far. I'll give you a rundown, I guess.
Okay.
Altogether, I'm enjoying myself still. It's a good show. I think episode 2 had the best climax. And then I think that episode 3, I was more engaged the whole time. I think there was more interesting stuff going on. I liked seeing the Pantheon show up. That was really fun. I was really surprised. But that was a cool way of doing it. That's for sure.
Okay, how about you, Emma?
Episode 2, I really liked both episodes. Episode 2, I really liked the introduction of Layla. I thought she was great. Mr. Knight, obviously. I know it's very controversial thoughts on Mr. Knight, but I so far so good for me. And then for episode 3, I think I liked episode 3 better a little bit, but I like the hints at other personalities, hint, and just I thought the fight scene was really cool. I thought that there was really great comedy. I was really laughing at that one bit. Are we in spoilers?
Yeah, go
I
for
mean,
it.
at this point,
When Steven took over the body, got stabbed, and he was like, "Take the body back, Mark. Take the body back." I was losing it at that.
It's a great moment. Yeah.
Give me the body back. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what? This ain't
I'm
my
out.
fight, big dog. Can you go? I'm sorry I even interfered. Here you go, dog. Here you go.
That was so good. And yeah, I really like them both.
Hey, can we talk
I think
about
that fight is maybe the best one in the show so far. I love the way he just kept getting stabbed and he'd just be like, "This is fine.
Yeah.
I'm chilling." But the first fight without the Moon Knight suit on, I felt was a little weird. Like I found a couple of the cuts a little jarring, and I felt like he was holding the knife a little different. And I was like, "This fight kind of sucks." But the second one really did make up for it.
It's fair.
So speaking of that particular part with the whole like getting stabbed or whatnot, can we talk about how good those swaps are when it comes to them two now? Like them actually working together now. Like before, it was just such a jarring experience for them, but now it's just like, okay, here you go, your turn, your shift. Like,
Clock into work.
I'm gonna drop another show here real quick. Is I seen it on Apple TV. I first seen it on TikTok. I was like, "Huh, that's kind of a weird concept," because basically what the concept was is like if you could separate your work life and your regular life, would you do it type thing. And so the way it is, it's like they put a chip in your brain and they segment the brains off. So when you go to work,
Ooh.
you have no like theoretically, obviously not like that. It is some things in there, but when you go to work, you work. You're one person. You are the Steven in this instance. And then as soon as you walk out, Mark takes over. But you don't even see what Mark gets to do. So it kind of sucks for the people in the job, because what essentially what it is like 8 o'clock rolls around, they walk in, 5 o'clock leave, they leave, and then just seconds later they right back in. There's no break for them in between.
That would suck for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. It'll suck if you're the worker. But
That's I feel like, is this Black Mirror? Because this is some Black Mirror shit.
No, it's actually it's called Severance, I think it is. I think it's named Severance, something like that. It's pretty cool. It's actually if you have Apple TV, check it out. I'm pretty sure if you have the subscription for Apple TV, it's free. What's going on now, Flo? How you doing? Hello. But the way they switch back and forth between those two now, that's kind of how that feels. It's like, but it's more like optional. It's more voluntary. It's like when Mark was like, "I really don't want to do this." She's like, "Just, we ain't got time for this." He's all right, fine. Okay, then. It's like
the facial expression there. Ooh, good acting.
That was really
you could see the shift. Like, that's some good stuff.
The change, man. That was just
so
like in the
good.
show, cool, but like, but in the just think about that. Like, you have to change in. Like, I don't know if it was a cut. Obviously, couldn't have been the way how smooth it was. It
I
could
don't
have
think
been,
so.
but couldn't have been, right? The fact that he went from one accent and one complete mindset to another in like less than 30 seconds, that right there is like very hard to do.
Just his entire demeanor, posture, facial expression, everything just completely changed. So great.
So cool. Very cool. I think that segue time, best moment of that episode for me, easy. What is everyone else's? And you can't steal mine because it's too good.
The fact that Harold just straight up lied in front of everybody, they just like, all right, cool.
That was pretty silly. That was the one thing where I was like, oh, these gods are dumb, dude.
You mean to tell me, right? You gonna believe the person who was Khonshu's previous avatar probably have an issue with him? It's like, oh no, yeah, he's out here doing some terrible stuff, y'all. Y'all need to check him because he's doing terrible things. And like, yeah, you are a person that's always messing up. It's like when your little brother or little sibling or whatnot snitches on you. It's like, I didn't even do nothing. It's them. It's them. And they're like, nope.
Literally.
He's older. I gotta believe the older one. He would never lie to me.
Exactly.
I think
So silly.
my favorite part would have to be them turning the sky back. That was just really cool. I wasn't expecting it at all. So that was so cool.
I was reading through Reddit just before this because I watched the episode 2 hours ago and then I just read through Reddit until pretty much now. And like a lot of the comments were like, that scene was so cool. I wish I could have seen it in a theater. And like, yeah, that's a scene that would be so cool on a massive screen. I'm so envious of people that are rich and can afford theaters in their homes.
That's the dream.
We need to find some.
Right? That's why we're content creators, is to make rich friends. No I'm kidding.
Fingers crossed.
Listen, there's rich friends. There's 3 people right here that would appreciate getting invites to the groups. You know,
I love that you called them rich friends before they're your friends.
yeah, exactly. Like, come, you got to go quite correct. Like, hey, listen, you're still a friend. Like that one guy with that rich friend on TikTok. Like the rich friend, the rich friend and the regular friend. The rich friend is like always giving them stuff. Yeah, hey, come here. We'd appreciate.
I leaned into my microphone. I don't know why.
Would appreciate if you want to be our friends. You know, we're good friends. You know, we're good friends. He even drinks a lot. He even drinks a lot.
This is coffee. Just coffee this time. I promise. Don't look at me like that.
All right. Oh, let's do a quick promo real quick, and we're gonna talk about some theories real quick. We're gonna talk about the theories.
Woo! Let's do it.
All right.
Do you want to rock with the best? Then you'll need the right look to do so. Make sure you're looking top-notch with your very own Pro Logo by ProLogos.com. From channel art, thumbnails, avatars, and more, shop ProLogos.com to stay rocking with the best. This is your DSG brand ambassador spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
I'm busy, baby, you know me, I'm repping the dirty, so fresh and so clean, I bling every time I'm speaking, you heard me? I just bought a Cadillac and about to throw some D's on it. Matter of fact, I'ma take it back and throw some 23s on it. It's them squad, money go getters, them paper chasers. Them shine, stacking up figures, raining on gators. I'm Diz, now one hell of a nigga, certified player. I'm so fly, snatch up a brizzer and ice agent. I'm shot calling, getting money on the block. Representing New Orleans, 40, this is why I'm riding. We basketballing, so all you gon' get is switch. Don't get mad cause you can't rock like this.
Never seen you sit low, riding behind it, but ooh, you can't rock like this. See me wasting your time to imitate mine, cause ooh, you can't rock like this.
Dude, I started dying. If you could see Slip's face, Slip had never heard that song before, I guess.
No, I did, but it just didn't click. I'm just like, oh, wait a minute.
His face, he just suddenly went, whoa! I was like, that was great. Oh, man. Oh, wonderful.
All
Wonderful.
right, there we go.
Theories. Oh, man.
Okay, wait. I see something right there. Hold on. What is that? What's that? If you go back to the scene where him and Layla listen to his voice, it kind of sounds like an Italian accent.
Interesting.
Anybody else get that?
No. I don't know any Italian people. I don't know what an Italian accent sounds like. I'll be honest. Is the other personality, is Jake classically an Italian? Because I don't know. I know he drives a cab. I don't know if those things correlate.
I think he's like a New Yorker, so he could have an Italian accent, I guess.
Yeah. Now I gotta go back and watch it again, Nava.
You're not a true fan unless you watch it 2 times anyway. Let's be real.
I mean, today, truthfully speaking, was Tuesday before, like, the normal process of it is, right? Like, watch it the day of, and then Tuesday between work and the shows, I watch it a second time to pay attention. I didn't get a chance to get my second pay attention, man. Leave me alone.
Fair enough.
So let me grab Discord real quick, because I seen something I wanted to bring up, but I gotta actually remember where it is. But essentially, it was somebody saying, I'm gonna get the person's name because I don't want nobody to think I'm stealing theories and whatnot.
I do it all the time. And then I forget to credit, and then that's the whole thing.
That comic book is CBR on TikTok was basically saying the God's Pantheon was kind of could be a lead-in to if they wanted to, could be a lead into Black Panther by having one of them getting killed by Gore and being brought up. It doesn't have to show that. Just one of them don't show up at the end of the season, and then they say, "Oh, this is a problem. We have this person," and they bring them up by name, and they're just the smallest into there, and it's like, okay, hey, like, who's that? Well, that's Evil Zordon.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick.
You can't tell me he look like an evil Zordon, like he about to make the Dark Rangers.
I don't know anything about Power Rangers or the villain that we mentioned, so I am 100% lost.
What? Oh my god! What did you
I'm a
watch when you
dude.
was a kid?
Not Power Rangers.
Same.
That was like before my time, bro. Sheesh. Slip's
I
old.
watched
It's okay.
one of
He
them a
knows.
little bit, but not enough to know anything
Yeah.
about it. If it
Same,
was
right?
on-
Like I've seen
Yeah.
the movie. That's all right. It's okay.
Oh, the one with the dude from Stranger Things, right? The kind of recent one. That like the
Yeah,
live
it's like
action?
2016.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
live action.
I like that movie.
It was good. It was good. Let me see. What
Dude,
was
take
the
that,
next?
internet.
Yeah. Next theory was I have a Doctor Strange one, so that's
Ooh.
wait for that one. Well, it's reinforcing something that I've already said.
Okay. Em, you
What
got
about
any
you?
theories?
I mean, I guess Jake's not really a theory. That's too late.
It's pretty confirmed, I feel like. Yeah.
That's
I feel like we're
just
getting there.
there.
How do we feel about Jake being the more brutal one when normally
Yeah,
he's
that
not?
could be
seems
interesting.
I saw one thing that like the idea that he's like actually the bad guy, Jake, even if it's not Jake, they turn this third
Ooh.
personality, and he's like working with Arthur or something, and the other two have no idea. Now that Khonshu's
That
gone,
could be fun though.
not- yeah, I think it would be cool. I feel like it'd be weird if they made Jake the one to do it. Maybe just like make a different personality, but it'd be interesting for sure.
Are these the different title or credits rolling?
Yep.
Oh, the
You know
moon
who I
getting
seen?
fuller? That's nice.
That's cool.
I didn't even notice.
I wish I'd have grabbed the tweet that was there, but yeah, as it goes through, we get a more full moon. I wonder if it's going to be a full by the end of it. How many
I imagine.
actual like phases of moons do we have? Do we have like enough for 6?
I mean, yeah, if we're half full at 3, it might be full by 5 and then like blood moon on 6, perhaps?
Ooh.
Don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, we see now. This is when Mark and Steve fight for the body, and the screen flashes. Yeah, exactly. That right there is probably the biggest. That is the biggest indication that Jake is like at least on his way, because they kind of now work with each other. So the transition between them two is not really jarring, but when it came to that was very jarring. Like it was somebody completely different taking over both of them. So
Could be. I think one of those might have even been Steven. I don't know. Like, it could go either way at this point. I'm sure it's arbitrary, or not. That's not the right word. I'm sure it's like up for debate, and that's kind of on purpose, right? Like who's doing what, because they don't want you to 100% know yet. But I'm looking forward to figuring out, because there's definitely a third name involved, and yeah, if it's Jake, I'm in. If it's somebody else, I'll be a little disappointed, but that's okay. So be it. Oh man. Okay, worst moments. I think my worst moment again is that weird rooftop fight. But other than that, I don't have any outstandingly bad moments like we mentioned. I'm super okay with the Mr. Knight twist. I didn't see that coming at all. I think it's pretty fun. It's it gives that character a lot of personality, when otherwise it's just kind of Moon Knight in a suit.
All right. Worse. Hmm. I don't know. I'm a very like easy person when it comes to these shows. I don't necessarily see a bad part if
I have to go look
if
at
I
myself.
would say that, if I would say it's something that's like the jarring switches are starting to get a little bit old at this point. Um, especially as they're working together. So
Yeah.
introducing a third, entity or whatnot, then cool, I can see that. But after that third person, let's kind of just stop the switches back and forth.
Yeah, I'm the same way where like I don't really think of like bad things, but if I had to pick one, it would probably be like you said earlier with everyone just believing Arthur right away with like little to
Yeah.
no real discussion or backlash. Like I get it, like you bring, you know, Steven or Mark who's clearly not well, so like there's obviously an element there, but maybe just a little bit of like how do we know to trust this guy and not the other one?
hmm
Yeah.
You know, random, really out of the box theory. Okay, we have that scene again, but in the second half of the show, and this time, Mark brings a really good lawyer. And then we win. We win via
like-
literal lawyering.
Since
Oh,
you
that
guys
would
didn't
be
want to listen to
amazing.
me and my avatar the last time, we have here a really good lawyer, and then like a piece of rock falls out of the sky and he just catches it. And somebody's like, "Damn, that is a good lawyer."
That's so great.
Just
How,
somebody
how
be
did
like,
he do that?
"Is he blind? How is he looking at us?" That one smart aleck god that's sitting there like, "Is he blind? How did he see it?" Exactly. Just
Are you sure? I'm not sure. That's fun.
how did he walk in here by
That's so
himself?
fun.
There's no cane, nothing. He walked up in here with a strut. How'd that happen? After today's. All right, so we got Papa Loco with after today. Moon Knight has lost his powers since Khonshu is sealed away. Hey, truthfully speaking, right? I'm gonna let y'all answer that first.
Yeah, I
I'm talking
mean,
too much.
I'm pretty sure that is what happened. I think we're gonna have a little bit of powerless moon knighting going on, and we might just see Mark, being less powerful, which I think will add something a little bit, and then it might also lend to the more traditional aspects of that character, where traditionally he just kind of beats people up, which could be fun. So I wouldn't mind even seeing that, and then seeing how the character reverts back to being just like a military guy, which I assume he was at one point.
Yeah, I don't know if do we know if he lost his powers? No, right? We didn't see
Not
him
necessarily.
trying to. Because I know, like
This is
in
true.
certain runs and stuff, Khonshu's like died, and he's still got he's still Moon Knight. So I don't know. I think it would be really cool to see him powerless and still working to figure everything out. But I could see it going either way. Honestly, I don't know.
I'm glad you went for me because my thing is here. He was from what they said is he was dead when he was found. So if Khonshu's power was locked away, how's he still alive? So he has to be retained as something. So it's probably one of
point.
those things where he's going to end up pulling, because he even says like, "You're only alive because of my healing suit." So I'm pretty sure there's a certain amount of power that's still there,
That's a
and
really good point.
he doesn't know that yet because Khonshu's gone now.
Yeah.
He's passed out. So
I
once we
could totally
see
see
him
that.
again, It might be he might be getting jumped, getting jumped and whatnot, and then finally pull the suit out by accident. It's like, that's your question, Synchro.
Mr. Knight being a comic relief character. We kind of already talked about it a little bit, but personally, I'm chill with it. I like it. I'm okay with it. If it adds to a kind of underused character in the comics, I would say. So it's fun. I'm cool with it. It's really funny to me how the marketing went from he's so cool looking, let's all thirst over him, and then he's like, I'm so funny, and I'm like, yeah, you are, buddy. Keep it up. You're doing great.
You're doing a good job, man. You're doing a good job.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like in the future, as Steven becomes more confident, like he could transition more to like a detective, like what's the word, strategist kind of Mr. Knight character. But I'm good. I'm good if he stays as comic relief. I think he's all right.
Yeah, I think Steven will become more than just that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Apparently, like a unpopular opinion or whatever, I don't hate comic relief characters. Personally, they're comic books movies. They're comic book movies. I much rather have a, serious tone with a kind of jokey joke every once in a while versus a, turn the lights off and then you can barely see your person and you hit it with a Martha. Like,
I agree.
I get it because I was having that conversation with one of my coworkers. Like I get certain characters, they're best when they're dark, so to speak. But I don't think there's a whole I don't think the whole entire squad should be like dark, so to speak.
Yeah,
There should always be a balance.
I agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of balance and
Why Batman has
dark
Robin?
versus light.
Are you pulling up the posters?
No, I was talking about you in this
Green Arrow hoodie?
yeah, in this green. And where you get the Green Arrow hoodie from?
Oh, don't make me do that. I have to make an ad, okay? I'm in the process of making that ad. It's fine.
Abba.
Oh no! I got this Green Arrow hoodie from Fandomian. It's I have a code SynchroChamp 10% off. Do that if you like. It would support me and that'd be very cool. Okay, come back please. I'm scared and alone. I don't like it. Yeah, it's cool because I've been wearing their stuff since before I got that affiliate link and code, and it's all good stuff, and I know that. So
nice.
Smile.
That's sick.
All right, let's see what's on the agenda before we jump into some of that stuff. Maybe we could talk about that. But,
I would like to talk about that.
Yeah. Talk about that first.
Try and cancel me again with a deleted tweet.
No.
I wish. I really wish. Unfortunately, we only had the one courtesy of Egg, and that was the only one.
I'm gonna have to go.
Shout out Egg.
I'm gonna have to give Egg a couple dollars and see what else we can pull out.
Got any other screenshot deleted tweets, please? Thank you.
Hey, so
fun.
you wanna
That's
go ahead and
fun.
pull it up, or you want me to pull it up?
I would love to pull it up, but I'm just gonna have to pull up the whole thing, the document. I don't care though. We can do notes.
No, it's cool. That's what I'm asking. I can just do that real quick.
Do it. What's your mindset going into Doctor?
Oh wait,
not Greek. Sorry. Greek's lying to me. We can't read that. So, what is your mindset going into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness? Hyped about the leaks of old characters? Yeah. I'm definitely hyped for all of it. It's just hype mindset. That's a hype movie.
Funny, you should bring that up, right?
Segue. Wow.
Very smooth segue.
Right? Thank you, comments.
Now,
Some of these posters are so sick. I like these headshots. For the audio listeners, we're looking at 6 headshot posters. I'm sure you'll find them if you just look up Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness headshot posters. but there's one for Wanda, Strange, America Chavez, or Chavez? I don't know how to pronounce it, honestly. Wong. Oh God, I forgot her name, and Barry
Night
Mordo.
Nurse.
Night Nurse. That we'll go with that. I know that
Yeah.
name.
Say Christine or something.
Christine Palmer, I
Christine.
think.
There you go.
Thank you.
How did I not know that? Ray Palmer. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's memorable.
That's my favorite Superman. All right, shut up.
Does everyone
So-
have a favorite of these 6 posters? That's my question. Pretty much just a favorite character out of these 6 characters. Is what I'm asking.
Listen. I'm not that crazy, okay? All right.
You're picking Wanda, is what you're saying?
Yep, pick Wanda. Yep.
I agree, but Wong is a close second.
Yeah. I do also agree. I think Wanda actually just looks the most menacing and awesome in this shot.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Mordo is a close second. I like his new design. The Wong one is also cool. I agree. Wong looks intense. He looks like a Sorcerer Supreme.
Why my man just glow up like that though? Like he was looking like a straight square in the first one. And my man's come in looking like he's like Himdall's cousin or something. Like, what's going on here? I'm loving it. I want to know
it's
if it's the
great.
same person though. I would love to know if that's the same person because
The same
he
actor?
is in the no. I mean like
Variant.
yeah, exactly. Variant. He is in like the Illuminati temple. So I guess the way they're talking, I'm pretty sure it is because they have history, and he just straight on his bumper as soon as he see him.
Mhm.
Straight energy.
I feel like he's the Illuminati variant, but also like I don't know how actual Mordo would fit into the story, if that is. So yeah, I don't know.
Like maybe the other Doctor Strange kind of just had some beef with him too, and he just like every Doctor Strange can get these hands, like every single one of them. I don't care. Like I took a Doctor Strange down, I'd do it again too. I don't care. It's just how it feels at this point.
I can see that. He just likes to throw hands.
I'm glad to see America's debut in this. Like that one this right here. It brings a lot of potential for dimension hopping when it comes to that, especially if they do like a Secret War variant movie. I say variant movie when I meant to say like something else, but hey, you know what I meant. She can go pick people up. Hey, yo, Andrew, let's go.
Hey.
Yeah. It blew my mind that she was, instead of Ned, she was supposed to be the one to bring Toby and Andrew in originally. That blew my mind.
Should they have done that, do you think? Should she have been introduced already?
If I like in that plan, I think Multiverse of Madness had already come out. So in that regard, yeah. But to introduce America Chavez in No Way Home right before bringing back Toby and Andrew, that would be a lot. There's a lot going on already.
Like, who's this random person who just punched a star in the wall? What who is this? This comes in, bam! Hey, here's some allies for you. All right, I'm out. Say, wait, come back. We need some of that power. Come back. Help us.
Yeah.
3 of us. It's like 6 of them. Come back.
5. We're not at 6 yet. That's a different movie. Okay, it's gonna be called that probably.
Listen.
Yeah, I hope it's just called 6. Nothing else. That actually be
Exactly.
That's artistic.
6 of them.
6 in them.
Hold on.
Glorious.
Move that right quick.
What is your biggest hope for that movie? For just Multiverse of Madness? Slipshock.
That I'm right.
But what? You can't just say that.
Yeah, I mean, technically I can't. But
What'd you say?
Just because it's your show. I asked him what his biggest hope for Multiverse of Madness was, and he just went, "That I'm right."
okay. My biggest hope for this movie, excuse me, would be to make sure that it's coherent, obviously, but also to bring a novel. Listen, just write my script at this point. Just write my script at this point. I do kind of want to see how if if they bring in mutants, I would kind of want to see how that would work, because a lot of people make sense when they're saying like, oh, this can't be like a reverse no more mutants type thing, because why would well, going based off of that assumption, why would Wanda make herself lose so much in this reality if she remade it?
Could it have been somebody else? I understand that it's usually Wanda, but could it have been a different thing?
Yeah, you.
The MCU likes to do that. What the hell? I didn't do it. I'm not Mephisto. But what if it is Mephisto? But what if it is?
Listen, you know what? My hope for this, I'm changing it. My hope for this movie now is to bring Mephisto so we can stop talking about him.
If if there was a major plot twist that WandaVision was really all about Mephisto doing that secretly,
Oh my god.
the world would end.
It's
Like,
over.
It's
It's
over.
over.
The amount of TikToks of "I told y'all."
The Fly was Mephisto the whole time. Oh, that'd be so great.
I told
The
you
world would explode.
It'd be.
Thank you for that. That filled me with hope. I'm so great. That's so great.
What about you?
Ugh. What about me for that movie? I think I just hope they don't pack too much into that hour and a half or whatever it is. I think there's a lot going to be in that movie, but as long as it's like we're in a coherent state the whole time, I'm okay with it. And even if it's like only half coherent, I might still be okay with it because it looks pretty good.
Listen, if I was able to follow Endgame and all of the Flash, I feel like I can handle this.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
we don't talk about Bruno here, sir. But you know what, though, Jazzy? I'm gonna give Abba his chance, and we're gonna talk about Iron Man.
What's the question?
What
Oh,
is
like
the?
hope?
What do you hope? Yeah, what do you hope?
Oh, I thought it was an Iron Man question. Sorry. I mean, like, dream scenario would be more Spider-Man, like Hugh Jackman, Deadpool, just like cameos. I just love cameos. I think it's just fun. Obviously cohesive story, and I just want to see Wanda like tear people apart. Honestly, like I think it's going to be a picture released, or the little clip released today of her with the Ultron head. Like she's just gonna. I hope she doesn't like. Maybe I don't want the Spider-Man or Hugh Jackman in it, because then Wanda
It
might.
might get clapped.
Yeah, maybe I take that back. But I'm so excited.
Okay, Nava. You don't have to feel about anything, because I have solid proof at this point that that's not Superior Iron Man. That
Oh.
here is Mrs. Maria Rambeau.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh.
So right here, I've been obsessed with it. This right here is a screenshot of Captain Marvel. And can I make it a little bit bigger? Let me see. Can I?
You're not allowed. Oh, we're done. I think this is as big as it gets.
Oh, IT, sir.
Genius.
You doubt me?
Okay, I apologize. I bow.
All right. So this right here is from Captain Marvel, where she shoots that beam. Now you see how it starts out in that blue right there, and it ripples out into the red. For that, starts at blue. Starts at blue. I got another screenshot somewhere, but I don't think she have a goatee. There's a I don't know.
I personally can see the goatee, but I think there's a couple of explanations for that where it's, that could just be them bait and switching us, and that could also be just like weird animation from trailer times. That could also be like literally energy forming in a weird way. Like, who knows? That could be any number of things.
Yeah, I definitely think it's Maria Rambeau. But oh god,
Dogs. This is
Boom.
I love dogs. They're great.
Boom.
That's Captain Marvel. Oh, you
Yes.
think it's the mask?
Yes, the way the mask is.
Sure, it could also be the mask. I could see that.
Plus, it's Mia,
Why
man.
not?
Maria, Mama, Rambo. There we go. I couldn't think of the name, but yeah. So the reason why I say that is because if we let's do this again. Let's bring this a little bit closer. Okay, all right, come on. Who else can be controlling the Ultron bots? A lot of people
Ultron?
actually. Ultron.
Ultron?
Hank Pym.
I do.
Yeah.
Think, like the Ultron bots and everything. I do think that is because there is a superior Iron Man, but I also think that is Maria Rambeau. I don't like. I think both
Plus-
can.
I agree. I think both can exist. I think both could be different. Like, I think we see a couple different shots of what looks like this character, and they could both be different characters. The Marvel's just like, we're not giving you nothing. Deal with it.
All right, check it out. Look at the hips. Look at the hips. Tom Cruise ain't got hips like that. No, look at the hair.
Sure.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair.
I see it.
All right.
You did your research. I respect that.
Look at the hair. Look at the hair.
I'm on board.
That's all I'm saying. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, That's all I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
I've-
Audio listeners, it's an image of the Maria Rambeau actress, or Monica Rambeau, I forget, with short hair that would fit the image that we see in the trailer, potentially. Who knows?
Maria,
Conjecture.
Maria, my future wife, over here. This one. Be happy for me.
Okay.
I appreciate it. That's all I ask. All I want you to do is be happy for me. All right, cool. That's it. That's all I care about.
This is me being happy.
I appreciate that, man. See, homies.
Yeah. True to the name. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Let me get another one there real quick.
Sure.
I had it.
While you look, I have a question. I don't know, Ebba, if you watch any of the CW shows, much less Legends of Tomorrow, but Legends of Tomorrow is one of the few CW DC shows that has not yet been redeemed. I think Batgirl also has not yet been renewed for a new season. Are you guys concerned? Are you guys excited that they're not potentially coming back? How do you feel?
I've never watched Batwoman, so I can't talk on that. But I've always loved Legends of Tomorrow, and I haven't watched the most recent season yet, so I feel like a fake fan. But I really don't want it to end. I love that show. I think it's so much fun. It's just like perfect comic book goofiness, fun, ton of characters, like easily the show like comic book media with the best representation. Like it's great, and I'd hate to see it go away. At least without a proper finale.
Yeah, because it didn't get one. We got a whole bunch of teasers, and if it ended here, it would literally be such a shame. They would have to like dedicate an episode somewhere else to finish it off, or else I'm done. I'm gonna quit The Flash. I will do it. I'm invested, but I will do it if you don't renew my favorite show, Legends of Tomorrow. Okay, Tomorrow. I don't know why I said it like that. I apologize. But I'm excited. I love that show. It's great, and I hope it comes back. Don't do it. Slip. Keep the lightsaber away. He's just gonna don't. It was so quiet.
Because the thing is right here. It's right here, so.
There we go.
There we go.
All right,
That's a
so
great bit. I love it.
really quick. So let's see. This is true, and I will. Okay, my bad, audio listeners. Papa Loco says, even when you see Iron Man 2, Tony had an Illuminati app on his phone, and since he died, there's a chance the Illuminati replaced his spot with a new Iron Man, Superior Iron Man. Okay.
I
Don't get
think
me
that
wrong.
app is just a reference, let's be honest, but I respect this opinion.
I agree. I respect it as well.
Don't get me wrong. Do I want Superior Iron Man in there? Yes, because I want, and it's selfish reasons only, because there are people who take the MCU Iron Man and be like, "Oh my God, he was such a villain. He's terrible. He's terrible." Whew. I want them to see the villain that the Superior Iron Man is. I want them to see that. Then they'll be begging for regular Tony back. Because at least regular Tony didn't charge $100 a day to make you pretty. TikTok does that for free.
Yes, it does. Tony Stark is the genius behind TikTok. We've learned this today.
Confirmed.
That's
I
funny.
mean, okay, so bring this down. We got another terrible opinion from Papa Loco. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is a joke. Me and Papa Loco talk all the time because he's like one of the 17 people in the entire world who likes the Green Lantern movie. So I shame him all the time.
Oof.
That's bold.
I know, man. Bright as day. Okay, to be fair, that doesn't mean anything to anything. Because one,
I agree.
that woman and
Totally
Batgirl
different
are two
characters.
different characters. That's one. They've had consecutive same type of things that were going on together. I mean, we've had the Flash for God knows how long, and then we have Reverse Flash in the movies.
I mean, no, we don't. That movie doesn't exist.
I mean, it exists, and
It does not exist.
the crossover CW was Grant Gustin seeing another Eberthon. Anyway, if you don't know what that refers to, please look up the things that are going on with Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
I always mess the name up, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on the same thing. When we have Young Justice, and we also got Titans. We have Doom Patrol that has a cyborg, and then we have the Justice League what has cyborg.
I don't know why you made that face, but I'm scared.
I want to know now. I need to know. What was the face for? What happened?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a cyborg anymore in the movies.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
yeah, that's
That
right.
is okay.
But
I'm
at
scared.
one point we
But
had.
no, yeah,
yeah.
100%. 100%.
Maybe we can get rid of. And I mean, Superman, which technically we don't have now, but still.
Yeah.
Man, we're getting rid of everybody.
The DCU is in shambles, quite literally.
The DC, the DC game. The DC live action universe is on the shoulders of CW. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's a cohesive universe.
It is. Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm never going to be one that just kind of shits on CW shows. As soon as we get off the I'm gonna go watch a Flash and probably be disappointed. Who knows? The face.
You got him while he was drinking. It's very unfortunate.
Almost a spit take.
I mean, okay, so we got DCU is getting rid of Superman, Batman. Superman is coming back. Not in a way that I like because of the controversy behind it. Batman, true. Cyborg, that's completely one person's fault and meet me in the streets. Meet me in the streets. That's all I'm saying. So they can bring in Wonder Twins. Who would have thought it would happen? I mean, I would much rather it happen like that because most media we have with DC has always been, for the longest time, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Maybe sometimes it is, a little bit time for a change in atmosphere.
True.
I wish it happened like that, but
They aren't even really getting rid of Batman. They're just getting rid of Batfleck. Like, we're still gonna have a Batman, an old Batman, but a Batman.
And we got the angsty one.
Yeah.
I can't be
love the
mad though,
angsty
because
one.
that was good. It was good.
He speaks to me. He likes Nirvana. If I was Batman, that would be the Batman I'd be. Let's be honest. That's my shit.
I got lucky though, right? I went to go see Sonic last week, and the movie theater that I went to, and we can't talk about it yet. We gotta wait till Tuesday.
I haven't seen it.
This guy hasn't seen it yet.
I'm seeing it this weekend. I'm so excited.
You're gonna love it.
It's great.
Promise you. I will guarantee you'll love it.
Mhm.
Especially that one time in band camp. No.
Crazy reference to throw in there, but I respect it. Oh, that's sick. And it's got a poster, and it's half Sonic, half Knuckles, and they're like melding into one.
Gotta go to the
My friend got that for me today.
It's so cool.
I know, right? I'm so excited. Anyway, sorry. I heard Sonic.
You're good. I don't blame you. It's really awesome. I want that
So I
Sonic 2
went-
poster. The one that looks like the
I
game.
think you've seen it. You may have seen it last Saturday. But when I went to go see the Batman the first time, they didn't have anything. But I went to go see Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I got the other one. We have almost matching Batman popcorn tins. I got the one that's like red. That one
You
is
got the
pretty cool. though.
Daredevil. Stop lying.
It's not. Come on.
You got the MCU Daredevil, and I was keeping
No.
this stays. Yeah, I was just like, oh, I seen this sitting there. I was like, huh, can we get those now? She's like, yeah. I'm like, gimme.
Yeah, I don't
I
blame you.
just sat through the
It's
whole
awesome.
movie holding me. I had popcorn on the seat next to me, and I'm just sitting here like this.
That's sick.
Like nobody's taking this for me. I'm gonna stab you in the eye with Batman ears.
I wish somehow that it was wearable, and then you could eat popcorn out of your own head. That'd be so great.
One of those straw hat things. Really thick.
I don't know how you would slurp popcorn down a straw. It'd be so dumb.
He's got
That'd
the
be
vengeance,
great.
and it just slide down.
Yeah.
Vengeance.
The straw's really hot, so it starts out as a kernel, and it goes down, and then it pops right before it goes in your mouth.
Your hand would be really warm. You'd be all right. 'Cause you can wear it in the winter.
That's so dumb. I love it so much. Oh wow. Great. So great. Slip, you got anything else before we head to the last segments, my guy?
Let's see. Check in with some comments right now. Let me see.
Sure.
Eventually they make a popcorn like that.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, that's what I want to say. So, bringing this back up, we are getting confirmed but not confirmed. We're getting a Static Shock movie at some point. We're getting a the bad girl that was talking about. We're getting Blue Beetle at some point. Why did the light hit that comb? So For a second, I thought you had like a little light blade or something. I'm like, why do you have a light blade in your hand? Like, what is
It's
this?
just a comb.
What are you, dagger?
I don't know.
Like, what are you doing right now?
No, I like distracting people. I have a video on my channel that did surprisingly well. That's just me reviewing the Spider-Man PS4 Batman suits. No, Spider-Man PS4 suits is what I meant to say. I have Batman on the brain. And by the end of the video, I'm just playing with this comb, and it distracts people from the thing that I'm doing. And it's just kind of a bit. I just do it, and it's not something I realize that I do, but I do it.
Fair.
Anyway, continue your train of thought. I didn't mean to derail us with a comb. That was not intentional.
So I felt like, oh, exactly. Another one we got a Aquaman movie, Aqualad coming out. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's actually now. There was something that was brought about this, and we may have been all wrong. Once I said, you might know what's going on. So you remember way back in the day when I pitched a bitch about Jaden Smith joining a big franchise, and I was saying I would fight somebody if it's Miles Morales or Static Shock. What if it's Aqualad?
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
That's some star power behind that name. I could be okay with that. That's an
I feel
underrated character.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, I will fight. I will go to WB myself and fight somebody if they put Jaden on the Static Shock. I just
I get it.
No.
I do.
no. You coming with me? I think I am good on my end with stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm good on my end. What about you guys?
Yeah, I got nothing else, buddy.
Good.
I am empty like my coffee.
Oh no. All right, then let's get into the last segment, then, good sir.
I don't remember what order we do these in. Is it real talk first?
Oh yes, it is the real talk first. You better
Let's
be ready
go.
this time.
I am not ready. But that's okay. Oh, this one? I thought you just lied to me. Oh well.
What do you mean? I did.
I asked if it was real talk first, and then you pulled up this after you said yes.
Oh! You know, because I hit the wrong one. That was my bad. I thought it was.
Okay, cool.
I literally hit
Okay,
real
cool.
talk and then looked away. My bad. I'm sorry.
Good. It's fine. I can real talk. I have been actually just today. I woke up from the most like lucid dream of all time. You know this if you saw a tweet about it, but like it was terrifying because I woke up and I felt like I had lived another day, and I was like, I'm so tired. I was like, I've been doing stuff. I've been walking around. It was so weird. I'd never had an experience like that, where I was like, I felt like I hadn't gotten any sleep at all. It was so strange. Yeah.
Me on it too.
But that's all I have. It's just like a crazy dream experience. I remember trying to lucid dream for years and years and years because I thought it would be cool. Now I'm not so sure. I think it's not so cool.
I'm a big lucid dream advocate.
Dang, really?
Yeah, I've done it a couple times in the past. You have to like really try. I don't know if it's necessarily worth all the effort, but it's so cool.
That is not confirmed. I can't be Mephisto and Moon Knight. This can't work this way. I'm wearing a Green Arrow jacket. Can we just go with that?
So he's saying you're not Mephisto, you're Spectrum. Not Spectrum. Was it Spectre? The Spectre. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Otters.
Now I have something I seen today, and I didn't necessarily vibe with a lot of it. And the reason why is because I see both sides of that situation. But you might know what I'm talking about.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, I see it on Twitter that a person who just started doing like a Marvel TikTok stuff in the past like month and a half was invited to the premiere, like LA premiere. Now, I have two train of thoughts on this, and if they're taking from out of context, and I don't want nobody to be mad at me about it, I gotta play both sides of that situation. I do feel like both sides are wrong in that situation, and the reason why is because first, there are so many people. Hold on. There are so many people that could have been sent to LA for that, and has done the work for a lot of times, and have built platforms based off of that, and probably could have been sent, but they were not, and that sucks. But it kind of does feel somewhat gatekeepy, but from some people, when they're like, "Oh, well, she's only been talking about it for a month and a half or something." And I'm like, "Well, how do we know that's not when she started talking about it?" Like, I just seen the person today. I didn't really have time to go through the entire catalog of the person's content, but I still think that's a little bit. I'm leaning more towards of. I get it that she's popular. I get that she's probably the appeal they're trying to get to pull that, but it kind of just smacks your fans in the face that are doing a lot of work, that are putting in the knowledge and putting in the videos and pulling that stuff in and trying to do that actual work, and you skip over those guys for someone who is currently doing a watch through of all the stuff now to catch up, to be able to understand what the movie is that you invited them to. I'm not saying that you didn't have to invite them now, but maybe down the line, once they're a little bit more integrated into the community, because it's like, do they even follow some of the other people who have been there? Now, granted, I'm pretty sure I can name a few offhand that is more deserving of that particular
Yeah, I feel where you're coming
opportunity.
from.
But
I want to play devil's advocate, knowing nothing about the situation. Is that okay with you?
oh, go ahead.
So I literally am totally in the dark here, but that feeling of like somebody that just kind of started talking about the thing, I feel like from their perspective, it's a good move in the sense that now anyone that's like, oh, I could be talking about that thing and this could potentially happen, it gets more people talking about the thing. And then you also have these people that will talk about the thing because they're like, oh, sheesh, if I talk about the thing, there's a chance that I'm cool, like that person. And they do the cool thing. And like, hopefully that fills some people with determination, Undertale style, to talk about cool things and hope that not necessarily that like you go into it hoping to get a benefit, because that's not necessarily always the right move, but just like more eyes on cool things is generally a good thing. That's really my point.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you brought this up because I've been trying to formulate an opinion all day, because I have a lot of, like, you guys know I tweet just about every thought I have, but I've stayed away from this because I've got a lot of friends that have been on either side of it, so I don't want to like. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of like happy for her, like something really rubs me the wrong way when someone like goes on Twitter and is like, oh, I have so many more followers than this person, why am I not there? Like, I feel like just because she has less followers doesn't mean she doesn't deserve to be there. Yeah. If I was in her shoes and I got an invite to a premiere and I would be so excited, and I go on TikTok to share that, and then everyone just starts shitting on me just because like it's not her fault that they reached out to her and not this person or that person. So I think good for her. And I think that if people are angry about that, then I don't know. Don't be angry about that.
Don't be mad.
Preferably don't be angry about that.
At least
definitely don't be angry at her.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, if nothing else, and even still, I'm not gonna say be angry about anything, but understand that as Synchro was saying, that is definitely going to be one of those things. Some of you guys do have those big platforms with those numbers, which somebody on this particular panel has a couple 100,000. So they know that you guys are talking about it now. Should they award you for those? Yes. But if they see someone who is, I guess, marketing well, and I'm not going to say that certain things don't, like certain factors don't, play, because just looking through a few of the videos, you can tell why that went over so well for certain people, and that's cool. That's what TikTok has been about. Either you're going to be conventionally attractive, you're going to be very funny, or you're going to be very knowledgeable, or you're going to dance. Those are kind of your options on there. And if you start to get good at those, because some people, like, I know that there was an issue way back in a while ago, I can't remember, where Bella Porsche was just doing the dance and stuff like that, and then as she got into the spaces that she wanted to be, she started to do more things with different people, and started to get to see that she was able to turn her hobbies into things that she can do. That's understandable. We don't know what type of hobby somebody had before they did that. They wanted to build a platform, and then once they built that platform, they said, hey, you know what? Let's start talking about this, and that's valid. That's 100% valid. So, like, I'm on the fence about it. It's like I'm a little bit like, don't gatekeep. I understand, but like, just don't gatekeep. Like, you may run away a person that might be one of your best friends down the line.
For real.
I like that. I agree.
Everybody starts somewhere.
These guys right here. I met both of these guys on TikTok when I had like nothing.
For real.
So, and I still, still think about it. It's like, man, we got this guy over here who just basically became like a second half when it came to this content creation thing. We are the homies of Asgard. And we got this golden child right here. You're going to accept all the praise, sir. All the praise. You're accepting it because you did a damn good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was sitting here. I remember the day when you hit the hit 100K, and I'm sitting there refreshing, like, is it 99? Okay, all right, cool. 99. Okay. I remember when I think I sent Synchro a screenshot of you at 99K. I was like, you probably gonna hit that by tonight.
I think you were the first person to like say anything on Twitter. I think you sent a picture, and that's how I found out.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Oh, I appreciate you a lot, man. Both of you. That's so funny.
Yeah.
As soon as I
Really
see it,
great.
I was like, I have to talk about that because
I'm glad
there are
you
certain
brought it up.
big creators that I seen. I was like, I like you, but I didn't really like that take. I didn't really like that take.
I agree.
All right, now
You got any talk before we move on to my words? Because my words will be always wise as they are, but
I
wouldn't want to move past.
I was thinking of bringing the same thing up that Slip did, so
That works, man.
got it for me.
It was a great topic, so
It was very, very.
I'm gonna use that to transition into my wise words and say don't gatekeep, but do girl boss. Hold on, you brought it up. Do girl boss, don't gatekeep. These are the ways. This is the way, if you will. That's it. Those are the wise words.
I got you. This is the way.
Hey, Mando in the building.
I also
So
got
great.
a bootleg Venom. Hold on.
We are
That's a lot. So, it better be for the money I spend for it. No.
Hey.
All right.
good.
So those are some good wise words. I do like that a lot. I have a lot of friends that some of them, there's one person that I follow. We're kind of cool or whatever. We're friends on my other profile, but I haven't reached out and told her that I switched over to a different one or whatnot. But she does everything. She's kind of just trying to get herself into there. And she always knows I know her from the Marvel stuff. Like, I've known her for since 2018. And she's worked hard, And one of the things that make me really upset is when people try to make it to where because she's attractive, that's the only reason why she got what she's. No, she's funny. She's attractive, yes, but she's also funny. Very funny. If you actually paid attention to the video that she made and not just, you'd be all good.
I didn't even catch on.
Yeah, I didn't get it first.
I get it now.
All right.
Sorry, audio listeners, that joke's not for you.
Yes. The audio listeners, the gesture that I made was looking down at context clues.
The joke is only funnier when we explain it.
Yeah, we need more detail for the explanation.
But listen, everybody visually got the joke and laughed. So now I got to make sure the audio can at least understand what they're missing here.
Did you say the name of this person? Because I don't think I heard it.
Cat Like Meow. I did not.
Great.
Slip has a crush. I do, but not on the person I'm talking about, sir.
Ooh. I respect that.
Got to know.
I actually have a question for mine. Is there a way for me to look at only my mutuals and my friends on TikTok? Do you know that? Because that would be so handy.
What you mean?
I think there is.
I'm just scrolling through my following list until I see one of the message things or for the friends thing.
The only thing I can think of, I don't know if it would even help. Oh wait, what did you just say? You might have just said it.
I'm scrolling through following and just looking for the friends thing.
I was gonna say scrolling through messages because every time you become mutuals with someone,
that's genius. Little thing. Yeah, and they show up in your little message bar. You're absolutely right. That's genius. I don't remember how to get to my messages. TikTok, you're a great app. Come on.
The new TikTok update.
Yeah, I'm lost. There it is. I found it.
I was like, sir, it's right there. As soon as you inbox, it's like, bam.
Yeah, I wasn't looking there. That's my bad. For sure.
All right, so we are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and name that TikToker I was talking about. There you go.
Perfect.
That one, not the crush, because Papa Loco, you be trying. So no, that's not the person I have a crush on. That's just a friend.
I'm gonna go out of my way to steal Emmett's. I'm making a read. I don't know if this is accurate.
I have one that I'm going to say pulled up on my phone right now. So we'll find out.
That'd be so funny. I'm going with Dunkin' Donuts with 2S with an underscore in between. Hey, yes!
What?
I'm a genius. I knew it.
No. I just copied and pasted his link too. I was about to drop the link yet.
Go ahead, do that. I don't
No.
We can double down. Definitely check out Dunkin' Donuts with an underscore in the middle and 2 S's on the end. Great content. Lots of cosplay lately. It's been fire.
He's a great guy.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Okay, I just want to point out that I suck when it comes to TikTok because I made a whole video to promote this and forgot to post it.
I feel that. I've done that. I did that with my other stream, my stream the other day. Like, no joke.
The hashtags, edit y'all and everything, and just like I'm gonna hit it in the drafts and I'm gonna send it later because apparently the phone don't let you do scheduling, which is stupid. Like how can I schedule on the desktop but not on the computer? I mean, on the phone.
That drives me crazy. Recently, I've been making a video, do the whole thing, and then I accidentally hit post to story instead of post.
Oh no!
It's happened twice to me now, and it's painful.
That breaks my heart.
Listen,
right.
sir. I am no B word, but I'm also a B word. So I wouldn't tell you, but I would also tell you. I'm telling you, I'm being honest that is not the person I am talking about. I'm not gonna tell you said person. Mainly because you probably can't find them, but these two could.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Suddenly my interest is piqued.
Right?
All I'm saying is she's a very recent mutual of mine. That's it.
Detective hat.
Yep. Go ahead, Batman.
I gotta get one of those now.
All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and head out. But before we do, we want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are always grateful. Ebba is probably one of the most coolest people to hang out with when it comes to the Homies of Asgard. I'm glad he is an honorary homie.
Nice
Honorary, you know. Anytime, I was just telling him today, anytime that you want an invite is there, it's always there. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Without further ado, guys, I will see you guys next Tuesday where we're going to talk about basically Sonic, I guess, huh? Because we already caught up on Moonknight.
True.
So we got a freestyle episode now, huh?
Hell yeah, that's interesting.
Leave comments. You know, if you want something else to talk about, leave them in the comments. Leave them on the comments, not in the chat, but on the comments of this video.
Or tweet them at us at Synchrochamp on Twitter. At Slipshock. What's your at? Is it just Slipshock?
Yes. Slipshock TV. There we go.
I can't believe we're gonna miss the Sonic episode.
This is so sad.
You'll be there. You'll be there in spirit.
I will be listening. Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
I will throw the YouTube link in your. I will find a way to text it to you. Keep playing. No. All right, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and head out. See you guys later.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And this time around, it's Snip and Synchro. Let's go! You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard. You can't stop. Synchro and Slipshock. You rocking with the homies of Asgard.